Final Fantasy XVI has introduced RPG enthusiasts to a host of new characters, monsters, and elements. Although thrilling, it can become quite overwhelming when trying to grasp the intricate plot of the Final Fantasy XVI demo, especially given that the latest FF game is unsurprisingly complex. To be frank, I'm somewhat overwhelmed. I haven't played an FF game since 12, and the plot of 16 spans multiple realms and time periods. Before embarking on this 16th entry, here are my 3 major takeaways from the game. Number 1. Who is the hero? Clive Rosefield is the main protagonist in Final Fantasy XVI. As the first son of the Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, he enjoys a luxurious life in Valisthea. However, he doesn't inherit his father's position. Instead, it is granted to his younger brother, Joshua. Consequently, Clive serves as Joshua's knight and protector. As time passes, Clive matures into a seasoned warrior when his brother and father are killed, and with some assistance from his mother, he grows vengeful and detached. He then decides to plunge into the Icon Wars. Clive Rosefield has distinctive abilities that complement his journey as a warrior. Notably, he can acquire and wield the power of multiple icons in combat, even though he is not a dominant. To successfully end the Blight, he must learn to control this destructive power. Final Fantasy XVI is set in Valisthea, a world that has 2 continents, Ash and Storm. This world has a dark history and was once dominated by a technologically advanced sky-based civilization. Relics and reminders of the civilization have been found throughout Valisthea thousands of years later. The world is also full of mother crystals, which are much sought after since they are the life force of the current population of the world. At first it seems as though Valisthea is a pretty peaceful place, but you soon find out that mother crystals are running out. The nations start clashing over limited resources. Magic users are even more heavily impacted. There are a vast amount of kingdoms in Valisthea that you'll come across throughout your journey. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, this is where protagonist Clive Rosefield is from. The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, this empire is ruled by the Crown Prince Dion Lesage. The Domkian Republic, this political kingdom is ruled by Hugo Kupka, the dominant of Titan. The King of Waloed, this kingdom has a spy called Benedicta Harmon. The Crystalline Dominion, located between both continents, this kingdom has a unique position in Valisthea. The Iron Kingdom, this mysterious kingdom is off the coast of Storm and has its own language. Who's the main villain? Even after a handful of trailers, there's still a ton we don't know about Final Fantasy XVI. While the trailers have seemingly introduced the major players of the story, there's one vital piece still missing: a villain. It's not entirely unusual for Final Fantasy games to keep their villains secret. Even Final Fantasy XV didn't fully reveal that detail until the game actually launched. There are plenty of interesting details in the trailers, however, that could provide some tantalizing hints at who might be working against Clive. One character is Barnabas the Armor, is one of the main antagonists of Final Fantasy XVI, the King of Waloed, Warden of Darkness, and the Dominant of Odin. With his exceptional ability with the sword and the power of Odin, Barnabas brought the whole of the Eastern Territories under his rule. While ruling as King of Waloed, Barnabas' fascination with battle leads him to seek conflicts, where he can use his Black Blade to defeat foes in combat. So what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Will or have you picked up FF16? Final Fantasy XVI is set to be released on June 22, 2023.